Good morning. It is cruise day. Yes, let's go. It is about 5:45 in the morning. I just finished getting ready for the day. My car is loaded up and it's about time to get on the road. We are going to be going to Miami today and I'm going to be taking the Brightline to get there. So first I have to head to the Orlando airport and I'm actually going to be parking off site with Wally Park, which has a partnership with Brightline. They say that you get about 30% discount at Wally Park if you park through Brightline, but when I priced it, it was about the same. However, there is the benefit that because Wally Park is partnered with Brightline, it seems that they'll actually drop you off at the Brightline station, which it seems that some of the other offsite parking does not do that. They'll just drop you off at Terminal C at the Orlando airport and then find your way there. And it's like a 10-15 minute walk outside in the humidity, and it is already hot and humid here in Orlando. So I'm going with the easiest way possible, where they are going to drop me off right there, and then I can just go right in the station and get on my train. So with that, let's get on the road. So I'm going to talk a little bit quiet because I'm not the only person in here right now and I don't want to disturb other people. But I am here at the Brightline station in the premium lounge, and it's been a really smooth process so far. Like, I just checked my bag, I walked right up, there was nobody else in line. Very friendly people. The security check through was super speedy. It's not TSA, it's just like a simple metal detector, and they put your bag through, making sure you don't have any like of the few things that they don't want on there. And now I've got just about an hour until my train leaves, so I'm going to hang out here and enjoy the lounge and listen to some music and see what, and maybe have some breakfast. I have arrived in Miami. I am at the Brightline station. I am waiting to get my luggage, and then once I get that, I'm going to catch an Uber and I'm going to head over to the port. The Brightline was actually a really great option. It was super smooth. The ride was really fast and it made things easy. I sat on the train, I edited, I watched K-pop Demon Hunters, and I had a really good time. So it was totally worth it. But yeah, so let's go get my luggage and let's get on the road and get to the port. We are in the terminal and we are getting on board. I got here about 20 minutes ago and made it all the way through check-in. It was super, super fast. All right, so let's go. We're almost there. Okay, we are officially on board. Right in the atrium. Let's take a look around. Oh, beautiful. This is not like the Carnival days of before where there was all of the gaudy craziness. It's all bright and sparkly and modern. On board, so we're going to take care of a little business and go to the muster station first, and then next up is finding my room, just so I can drop off my backpack since I am platinum now. and I can go and just drop it off and then go on with my day. Done with muster, and I ran up the stairs so I didn't have to wait for an elevator. And we are now on the 5th deck where my room is, and I am going to walk to the back and drop off my bags, but we get to see a little bit of what's going on here. Probably the only time I'll be able to film the casino because it is closed right now. Once this is open, absolutely no pictures or filming. This is a pretty big casino. Definitely seen some smaller ones on other ships. In true me fashion, I am already lost on this ship that I am not familiar with. I walked completely in the wrong direction and my room is on the other side of the ship. So we are heading back to aft. We found our room. It's not ready yet, but I'm going to drop some stuff off. But here's our first look, and oh boy, it has been a long time since I've been in an inside cabin. She is small, but she will work. It's just me. All right, I'm going to drop some stuff off and let's go get some lunch. Okay, we finally found a table. Wow, that is one challenge about traveling solo, that normally when it's me and my husband, we are able to kind of divide and conquer. So we can find a table somewhere on Lido deck, and one of us sits there and waits while the other goes and gets food, and then we swap and bring it back. But unfortunately, with me by myself, I had to go and get my lunch and then try to find a table, and it took me probably like 15 minutes to walk around and find this. Part of the problem is because there is actually a, it's raining right now. So whenever that happens on Embarkation Day, when the rooms aren't open yet, it gets really chaotic and people kind of don't really have many places to go. So they park themselves on Lido and stay there and wait until the rooms are open. But we found a table. Let's go ahead and try my guy's burger that I got for lunch. So I got just the straight up, which is their regular old cheeseburger with no lettuce on it because I'm not a big lettuce fan, and then I added some grilled onions from the toppings bar. Okay, I will say this is much better than the last time that I had a guy's burger. It's probably been about 10 years. The first time that we had them, it was just not really my thing. Super greasy, where like the entire bottom of the bun was soaked, and it wasn't a great experience. But this is actually better than that was. It's not the best burger that I've ever had, but it's flavorful. Like the beef has more flavor than just beef, and the toppings are really good. The cheese is good. I'm happy with this. And then the fries. These are supposedly the best fries on a Carnival ship, so let's give it a try. They're okay. Not super flavorful, and honestly, they're really cold because I had to walk around for so long. But all right, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to enjoy. Okay, that's a little bit better. I decided to leave the Lido deck where it is just absolute insanity right now. Abandoned my table so that somebody else could have a place to sit. And I actually came downstairs to 5 at the Red Frog Rum Bar where there's a lot more room and not as much craziness, so that I wasn't taking up too much space. So I grabbed a couple pieces of cake from Lido deck that I brought down with me that I'm going to give a try. So the first is a peanut butter s'mores cake. Okay, it's really fluffy and it tastes like peanut butter, but not a whole lot else. It doesn't have a ton of flavor. I'm not really a big fan of that one. But I also got the kind of iconic funfetti cheesecake that Carnival has only on Embarkation Day, and people go crazy for this. So let's go ahead and give that a try. There we go. And that one is way better. Super creamy. It is sweet, but not overly sweet. I tend to have a really sensitive sweet tooth because I don't usually eat a lot of sugar, but it's not even too much for me. So I'm going to sit here. I might finish this piece of cake. Definitely not going to finish the s'mores cake. And then we're going to wait for the rooms to open at 1:30, which is in about a half an hour, and then we'll go and check out our room, see if my bags are there, and we can unpack. Rooms are ready, so it is time to go in. I have my card, my first platinum card. All right, let's go on in. Walking in the room, you can see the size is a little bit compact. First thing right on the left is we've got some shelves and our safe, which is one of the number pad safes, which is great because we don't have to swipe a card with it. And then also 2 drawers down here, which I am not going to open because I'm actually not able to one-handed because I have some long nails. They're not very long nail friendly in this room, I will say. So moving along, we have 2 closets. Let's see if I can open this up. All right, shelf right up there, hangers, and then interestingly, all of the life jackets piled on the floor of the closet. It's fine, not worried about it, or just won't use that closet. And then here we've got our other closet, which has the same setup. And then at the bottom, I've got my backpack and my purse, but that's fine. I'll unpack those when we're done. Moving right here to the right, we have our vanity and our desk and a couple of blue Carnival towels. Down there, it looks like we've got a Wi-Fi router, which is great. Very happy to see. And we've got our drawer with your standard Carnival hairdryer. It looks like my laundry bag, which now that I'm platinum, I'm going to get some free laundry on this cruise if I choose to utilize it. Then turning around, it looks like this is a inside cabin that is designed to sleep 4 people. So we've got a couple of upper berths there. They will not be utilized, but you can technically fit 4 people in here. And then I've got my bed set up as a king size bed since it's just me, get to stretch out. And then over here, we've got our lamps, which have power solutions in both of them. We've got 2 USB-A's in each lamp. And then also right there on the wall, we have a standard outlet and 2 USB-A's as well, which will be great. And then coming over here to turn around, we have our TV. We have another little dresser, which is actually a little bit easier to open because you can grab them from the side. And I say that, now I can open them. There we go. Good, deep drawers, look clean, nothing kind of crazy in there. There we go, there's another. And the deep one. Everything looks really clean. We're good so far. And then down here we have our refrigerator, which I have actually already stocked with some Diet Coke that I had ordered. But it is very, very slim, not very deep, basically can fit just a couple cans of soda, and that is about it. All right. And then coming around, we're going to complete the circle. We have our thermostat here, which I have already turned down to the coldest it will possibly go because I'm a little bit of a warm body and I always like it the coldest I can. And coming here, we have our standard Carnival bathroom. We have our shower curtain instead of the glass door. Coming inside, we have the shampoo and shower gel, which I will probably not be using, but it is there just in case. Some towels, and then our sink and 4 shelves. So that is the room. I am going to wait for my luggage to get here and unpack. All right, so it's been about an hour since the last time that you saw me, but it has been an eventful hour. I do not have my luggage yet, but while I was going out to check to see if my luggage was in the hallway, I noticed that there was a little letter that had been tucked in my room holder thing. So I'm going to insert that right here. Basically, it's telling me that there was not enough interest in the night that I had booked for Chef's Table, and so my Chef's Table reservation has been moved to another night, but I had to call to confirm. So I'm calling. I find out that it is the Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse. That's the location, but nobody's picking up. And I really want to make sure that I get it confirmed because the alternate date that they gave me is tomorrow night. So I just wanted to make sure that I have the opportunity to do this and that they get the information from me right away. So Since they weren't there and I knew it was the steakhouse, I ran down there to see if there was anybody on site so that I could make sure that that got confirmed. I found out that they're actually doing only one chef's table on this cruise. Normally there's one scheduled every single night, and so my only opportunity is going to be tomorrow night, which is also Cruise Elegant night. So I will not actually be experiencing Cruise Elegant night on this ship in the way that it usually is, because I will be doing the chef's table. I'm totally fine with that. It's, you know, a little bit of a change in the plan, but I've had that Elegant night menu a couple times, and this is something I've never done before, and it should be interesting because this is a group of people that really wanted to do it. They're the only ones that really wanted to do it, and we'll see how small the group is. So just wanted to pop in and say that. I'm still waiting on that luggage, and once I get that, I'm going to unpack, and then hopefully go up and see about the Sailaway party, because it is still raining out there. And if it's raining, I don't even know if we're going to have one. It's fine if it rains. A rainy day on a cruise ship is better than a rainy day at work, and so I will still enjoy myself. I'll see y'all later. Luggage has shown up. I have unpacked, and now it's time for some fun. We've got about 20 minutes until the Sailaway party, and then it's time to really kick off this cruise.
I have the pleasure of introducing to you your cruise director, my cruise director, our cruise director. Say what? What are you doing? Why'd you walk out like that, bro? I was doing a big introduction and everything. Go back. Go away. Go back. Let's try this again. Okay, right. Then, where was I? Oh, yeah. Carnival Sunrise, are you ready to enjoy your vacation? Right, there we go. So, now, I'm doing it now, okay? Right, so my cruise director, our cruise director, your cruise director, Dion!
What's up, party people? How we feeling? Oh, I need some more energy than that. If you're ready for your cruise vacation, let me hear you make some noise. Well, big ol' hello to each and every single one of you. My name is Dion, as you already heard, and I am your cruise director. Can I get a big ol' hey, Dion? Hey, Dion. Well, family, I hope you're ready to get this party started, but I got to introduce to you our amazing entertainment team on board the Carnival Sunrise. Let's do it. So count down with me. 3, 2, 1. Come on, Sunrise Entertainment. Here we go. Come on. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Now first up, we got our amazing playlist performers singing and dancing for you this cruise vacation. Come on, let me see you next. Oh yeah. Now somebody, anybody, everybody scream. Stop. I said I need everybody clapping their hands to the beat. This is not TV. I can see each and every single one of you. Okay, let's try it again. Here we go. Come on. Here we go. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Right foot, let's stomp. I looked to my left and I looked to my right. It looks like the Carnival Sunrise has officially set sail, which means your vacation has officially begun. Well, I need your help, family. If you put your right hand in the air, put your right hand in the air, because it's time for us to wave bye-bye to Miami the best way I know how. So sing it with me. Nah, 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 nah. Come on, say nah, nah. Say what?
Just got back from that Sailaway party, and let me tell you, that cruise director Dion, he is the party. I tried to capture as much as I could so you guys could see, but he really kept it going for that whole half an hour. The Sailaway party is a little bit different than I remember seeing it. It's a little bit more family friendly, which is fine. Carnival is a family cruise line, but it is still so much fun, especially if your cruise director gets into it. So I'm back in the room now. I've already unpacked. I think I'm going to take a shower before dinner, and then we'll see where the night takes us. So tonight for dinner, we are actually going to go to Cucina del Capitano, which is one of the specialty restaurants here on Carnival Sunrise. It's on a lot of the Carnival ships, and it's their Italian restaurant. Basically, I was looking online before the cruise and noticed that they are now doing a 20% discount if you book some of the specialty restaurants on the first night of the cruise. And I was like, you know what? That's a really great deal because it takes Cucina down to just about $20. And it's about $25 now. When they first started Cucina, I remember it was like $15. It was like the most affordable specialty restaurant. But it's still good. That's still a great price. And honestly, I really just don't love the first night menu in the dining room. The Carnival dining room, it's fine. Like, you're not going to be upset. There's good stuff on the menu, but I just don't love all the options on night one. So Cucina is a really good option for that. So I'm all ready to go, and I will see you up there. Here at Cucina, and we have our very first thing, which is the bread, and this is the best bread available on Carnival. It is so good. It is just this like garlic knot with Parmesan on top and some fresh butter. So let's go ahead and give that a try. That is fluffy and garlicky, and it's just warm, and it is so good. This is just absolutely the best bread that you can get on any Carnival ship, in my opinion. I love it so much I have to be really careful because I can eat this whole thing if I wanted to. This is my first time sitting in a restaurant and filming, and it's a little bit uncomfortable, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Like, yes, I know it's a little bit weird. There are people that are, probably noticing I've got a camera on my table and all of that, but I'm kind of comfortable with sitting in a restaurant eating alone. I used to take myself on like dates, and my husband was at work and I had a random day off, and so I'm used to sitting in a restaurant by myself and having a meal and enjoying that, but adding the camera onto it feels a little bit weird, but I'm doing okay, and we're gonna keep on going. Our appetizer is here. I got the arancini, which is marked as one of like the captain's favorites, that it's supposed to be really good, one of the specialties, so let's go ahead and give it a try. That is so good. They are really crispy, just a little bit cheesy, a little bit salty. The arancini are rice balls, so it's basically just deep fried rice mixed with cheese, and then it's layered in some tomato sauce, which is really bright and fresh, and it is so good. I'm going to enjoy this, and I'll be back with my entree. And my entree is here, and I went with one of the slightly lighter options, which is the gambaretti alla pizzaiola. I probably mispronounced that, but basically it is grilled shrimp on some peppers, and it looks like maybe some eggplant down there. I'm actually not 100% sure, but it looks really, really good. And then also, I'm a huge fan of gnocchi, but this does not look like the gnocchi that I'm used to. These are like little like patties of gnocchi. So I'm excited to try that and see what those are like. Let's give them a try. Okay, I was right. That was eggplant. So the shrimp is good. It's maybe a little overcooked. It's a little tough, but it's flavored really well. And then it's on this pile of eggplant and peppers and tomato, and they are so good. There's a little bit of like a basil, fennel-y flavor to it. It has a little bit of like that anisey, licoricey flavor that really like grounds it and makes it really earthy. It's very good. And let's give the gnocchi a try. Oh, that is good. It's not like any gnocchi I've ever had before. It's much lighter. Gnocchi's usually kind of like gummy and a little bit dense, which I really love. It's like a dumpling. But this is so light. And it feels like there's probably a little bit of cheese in there, and it's a little crispy from being pan fried. That is so good, and it goes really, really well with this. So I'm going to go ahead and enjoy my dinner. Right, and I have dessert, which I ordered the polenta cake, and it comes with a citrus cream and a lemon sorbet. And if there's anything that I can say about myself, is that I absolutely love citrus desserts, especially lemon. So I am really excited for this, and this is also another one of those things that was one of those like captain's favorites on the menu. So let's go ahead and give it a try. Alright, so the polenta cake is really dense, but it has like this lemon glaze on it that is so citrusy and bright and sweet, and it lightens that up. And the citrus cream is a really, really light flavor that it just kind of clears the palate a little bit, even though it's a little bit like it's a cream, it's not a heavy cream. And then that sorbet is so tart and good. That is my favorite part by far. But like I said, I really love lemon, and I really love citrus. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish this, and that'll be the end of my meal. Finished up dinner, Cucina. It was so freaking good. I am so glad that I started off the cruise that way with that dinner, because it was way better than anything that I've ever had on the first night in the dining room. That, like I said, that menu just isn't really my thing. There's a lot of different stuff on there. My husband likes it. I don't love it. I haven't found the thing that I really like on there, and maybe another time I'll give it a try. But for me tonight, Cucina was the way to go. And now I'm outside. I'm on the top deck. We are moving. There's there's wind blowing. There's a beautiful sunset behind me. And I think I'm just going to relax up here for a little bit and enjoy the best part of being out at sea. And then it's still early. It's only like 7 o'clock. So maybe there's going to be some karaoke in my future. There's some like Guess That Tune Divas style that I might go and check out. Not really sure. We'll see what's going on. I found my first duck of the cruise. I'm leaving it there for someone else because I don't want to collect them, but I found the first one. I just stopped by the photo gallery for my first platinum gift, and I know that this is something that's been the gift for a long time, and people are not as excited about it when they've been platinum cruises for a while, but this is my first platinum cruise, and so I got my very first set of Carnival packing cubes, and also a little pin that says Carnival Sunrise 2025. So for me, it's very exciting. It's my first one, and the next one I probably won't pick it up unless something has changed, but I have another set of packing cubes now, and that's awesome. I also ran into my cabin attendant when I was coming back here to drop off those gifts, and the poop cruise reputation lives on. Basically, he stopped me in the hallway and he wanted to remind me to please not flush anything other than the Carnival provided toilet paper down the toilet, and, you know, the obvious thing that goes down the toilet, because already the other side of the hall had somebody flush something that shouldn't have been flushed, didn't say what it was, and now that side of the ship does not have working toilets on my floor. So I am very thankful that it did not happen on my side of the ship, but please, I know the Carnival toilet paper sucks. Cruise line toilet paper sucks in general, but there's really sensitive plumbing systems in these ships to be able to handle all of that, and that is what they can handle. Don't bring your own stuff. Don't flush anything else, because it's now impacting a whole bunch of people because someone said that they were going to bring something else. Just disclaimer.
That was good practice. This time be serious, okay? All right, here we go.
Okay, so I am going to close this out very quietly because it is late and I have neighbors and I don't want to disturb them. And also, I don't really have a voice because I have been in the piano bar for like the last 3 hours screaming and just having an absolute blast. The piano bar player on this ship, KG, is so freaking good. He is so much fun. So, with that, I am going to say goodnight and I will see you tomorrow for a sea day. Bye.